right, Matt. Can you think of a series in the universe of video games,
the whole universe,
that is as like self-referentially wanktastic as Final Fantasy, where they can literally be like, hey, we're just going to make a game about all the Final Fantasies instead of making a new Final Fantasy game.
All of them. Metal Gear?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Dojo here on Rage Like. I'm Jeff.
I'm Matt.
And we're playing World of Final Fantasy.
Oh, no, this game won't be contentious at all.
It's a world of Final Fantasy.
It's a world. This is basically like, I would say it's like if Final Fantasy made a Disneyland and then made it into a video game, but they already did that. It's called Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Well, or Final Fantasy Dissidia, or there's like a whole bunch of different like
games about themselves.
Yeah, the games where it's like, hey man, we're gonna do all kinds of Final Fantasies. We're gonna final all the fantasies.
Whoa.
Oh, is she gonna be cooking eggs? Come on, shut up. I don't want that.
Okay. Artsy.
All right, is that a lady or a dude? What, give me a read. Give me a read.
I'm gonna go
look at
with
those
dude.
lashes,
That's
man.
a dude.
Look at those luscious lashes.
The brother, it's a dude.
Maybe they mean that in the term that
That
we're
is-
all
no.
brothers, you know, in the
He is also Tetsuya Nomura as fuck.
His
like,
head is way too big. Does he have that big head problem?
The big head syndrome.
Does he have big head mode
What is
turned
that?
on?
What is that? Is that thing that Andre the Giant had?
No, that was.
Whoa!
that
I
was,
got a robot hand.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's not good.
Oh, gee, I never would have thought that might be a thing. Is there a life crystal that controls the fate of the universe in your hand?
Probably. It probably bends the fabric of space and time.
Sure. I bet it allows you to open up portals to other lands that are full of Final Fantasy characters.
What a concept!
And maybe Mickey Mouse is there too. I don't know. Maybe.
That would be amazing if he's like,
okay,
hey, how you doing?
I got a question. No, they were listed as the brother and the sister. Let's not go down that particular road.
You know what?
All right, no matter
Final
how
Fantasy,
short
man.
her fucking skirt is. Okay.
Where do you think he's looking? I mean, where
Good
are we?
God!
Damn, Final Fantasy.
Pull
shit.
your skirt down.
Whoa, okay.
Now, how is that wind strong enough to blow his up?
But hers is like pinned to her calves.
Okay, no, this is anime, right? So everything is stylized.
Of course.
I want you to give me a read. How old do you think these two are?
I'm going to say...
Because they could be like 9
they could
or like 40.
They're going to be... No.
Or
no
like,
one in anime is over 35.
Or immortal gods from a different universe.
They're between the ages of 10 and 16.
Okay.
Just young enough...
But here in America, in the American version, they're definitely 18.
They're definitely 18.
Because we have...
say they're just old. They're just sexy enough to be uncomfortable.
By the way, we're not going down
we're talking about this.
That Tokyo Mirage session.
Yes.
We are not going down that hole.
Yes, we're going to talk about it.
What are they? Are they high?
Yeah, it's like,
bro.
Whoa, it's like we're in the sky.
Dude, I ground up that Cactuar and I was smoking the shit out of it.
Well, she had... Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, short game.
All right. Hey, well, thanks everybody for watching. This has been World of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean,
is it time to wake up and have an adventure?
Well, we just woke up.
This game is so JRPG. You got to wake up twice.
I'm going to say a cute character is going to jump into our field of vision any second now.
You think so? Is it a Moogle?
It's going to be a Moogle.
What?
Oh, I
called it.
Pretty much called it.
Matt
Maybe
Frank
not a
called
Moogle,
it.
but I did call that.
Is that
whatever the fuck that thing is?
What the fuck is that thing?
I don't know.
It is
the fox.
It is Square Enix as shit.
Yeah, this whole thing.
Look at that. He's got a PlayStation 1.
Oh, fucking A. Made out of stone.
Look, he's got a
Moogle. He's got sunglasses.
Wait, is that like the sunglasses
gotta
comes
get to work.
down
What's
meme?
your job? Oh, yeah.
Meme.
It's a meme Moogle. Meme ghoul.
A meme ghoul.
A meagle.
A meme ghoul. That's a different thing.
Ugh.
Am I gonna make it?
Do you know there's a thing on your head? And what's your job in this nutso fantasy world?
Actually, I'm not going to pretend. I've already played. Because this is a JRPG. I played I played for like 2 hours, right?
Shit, man.
Because I wanted to get to the point, and I like doing this when we play JRPGs, where one, I actually know the story because we don't have to worry about it. We can make fun of the
fucking
King Tail Fox or whatever it is.
I was gonna say there's a kind of crown on her tail or whatever it is.
And then also in part 2, it means that we can jump forward to the place where there's actually mechanics.
Okay, cool.
In the game
I was gonna say right now we got to do exposition and obfuscated story elements.
It works for Starbucks. Okay.
Yeah, this is no kidding.
Fucking Square Enix Starbucks.
Yeah.
How'd she get in if no one's here yet?
Voice acting isn't too bad.
You know, they didn't do the thing. I will say,
I hope you haven't been waiting long.
they didn't localize the lip sync.
Oh yeah.
But they did a pretty good job. The English voice actors seem to be doing a pretty good job of,
She needs some water.
like, at least making it not super
I mean,
terrible.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
do you just want a beer? Did you just order a beer in a Starbucks?
a whole jar of sugar.
You're gonna
You're gonna have diabetes.
yeah.
And I'll get you one of the big jars.
Also, what year is it?
It's-
Old-timey phone, but we're in a
it's-
Starbucks.
It's AR197.
It's 220XX. Is
yeah,
that?
that's it. The little fucking. Does he know the thing is on his head?
I'm gonna tell you right now. No, he does not
oh
know
my
that there's
god!
a thing on
and
his head.
she's just like, all right, this is just store policy, I guess.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
I mean, it seems kind of cute and charming. I mean.
So I'm gonna tell you this right
All right,
now.
tell me.
I hope you like seeing animals on top of people's heads.
well,
because
I did grow up on Pokemon, so.
the major mechanic, the major RPG mechanic of this game is building stacks of people with things on top of their heads.
Okay, really?
3,
That sounds fucking amazing.
4. Let's get 5. He's like,
6. She's
bitch,
like,
you are disrespecting my coffee skills.
Yeah,
I got a nice Arabica, I've got a nice Ethiopian
Arabica.
blend here.
I mean, I put some hazelnut in there
hand
for
roasted
you.
the
Oh,
beans.
wait,
I was
here,
working
she gonna
on
do more?
it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like the character. See, here's the thing. I actually
too hot.
really like this character design. It's simple. It's direct.
I'll tell you what, they announced this game like maybe a year and a half ago or something like that, and it's out. And I love the way it looks.
Yeah.
Like I think it's built on the Crytek engine, but they do a lot of nice stuff with the character design and the depth of field, which I've been
Yeah.
noticing a lot more games are doing right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I mean, you know what? I used to be really into Final Fantasy. Like,
Yeah.
super into it.
hey, we got some names.
We got names now. What is on their hands? Is it still not the robot hand, or is it?
They have like these.
You just noticed the stupid fox thing.
Are all ears.
Is it? What were you saying?
Well, it's like those things will eventually turn into the power gloves.
The power.
They're so bad. So
So long.
So forget the fucking the dog rat on your head.
Sure.
Oh my god.
If you walked into my house and I had like a fox sitting on my head, just like
I don't
waving
think
at
I
you
would
and
say
doing
anything.
stuff.
I think I'd just be like, let's see how long it can.
You didn't
See?
see her? Too.
You didn't even see.
Yeah, but
Well, it's weird because as she's about to tell him, there's nobody else in this city. It's
Okay.
completely empty.
That is weird.
They're doing a very much this whole kind of like amnesiac.
It is Starbucks.
We don't know who we are or what's going on or what the deal with the world is thing. So we're gonna have to go on an adventure and find out what's going on.
Adventure.
there's nobody here.
Also, I have to say that I mean they do a really good job of framing the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Like it's real dynamic. It's not just that. One of the problems that I have with a lot of JRPGs is that a lot of the dialogue ends up just being that whole like bring up the character silhouette and a bunch of text at the
Yeah.
bottom. And here, you know, we got cameras moving around and nice framing.
Yeah,
and
it looks good. You know, it looks.
Should it?
Okay, well he's an idiot then.
Really don't remember a thing.
Although his hair is like, it's like okay, so are you Cloud? Are you Sora?
oh, he's all of them.
He's all of them.
Actually, you know, I feel like people who like JRPGs would probably really, really like this game because he is
Really don't remember a thing.
a gigantic
Could you please just
Dorcas.
answer my
Okay, I like that.
question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow. will
That's not
work.
how you spell crow.
It's not.
That's cross and a cross.
I guess it's French, maybe.
Um,
Japanese like their French crap.
We woke up to a ghost town this morning.
oh yes, we're continuing the Halloween.
Yes,
Woo!
spooky,
No, we can't-
scary.
no, we can't do that.
No.
No, like there's a part that I was seeing earlier on where somebody's talking to him and they're like, the stakes are unbelievable, and he's like, there's steak, and then he gets into these things where he'll hear a thing and he'll misunderstand and he'll go off on it, and then the sister is just like, you were so stupid.
It's a miracle. It's a good thing you know how to make coffee.
That's right.
You would be unemployable
Imagine
otherwise.
my surprise when Lon took my order. What a
So she was just explaining that like
Okay, yeah.
she's been here for a while and that they never actually acknowledged that she's there, and so when he came in and was like, hey, wait a minute, do you need coffee, that she was like, wow, that was a
all right,
surprise.
cool.
So
Which
That's
brings us
weird.
to Tama, right
Also,
it's talking.
yep.
The hog put this thing on my head.
Who the honk?
I did try that.
Yeah, you're right. They should have gone with the original Japanese. What the fuck is that?
Shit, fuck, goddamn, kill it!
What cut slinging shit monsters? Oh my fucking-
It's a fucking nightmare fox monster demon. Burn it!
Also, I don't know. I do not know. I do not know who at Square has what kind of problem. But this thing, it talks.
Wait,
It has a weird speech pattern.
It says the.
you sitting on my head.
It's
And how the hog gonna
it's you know what it is.
Listen.
It's
Obviously, the first thing on your mind.
Ugh.
okay. It's because I guarantee you it's because in Japanese it's got some kind of vocal tick. You know how they Moogles say kupo.
Oh my god.
It's shit like that.
Final Fantasy 13-2 had a Moogle that every single voice-acted line ended with Kupo, and I was like, I like this game, and I want to burn this Moogle into a fire!
Fire.
Ow. You lived a much longer.
Yeah, it's some kind of vocal tick that it has, sort of like how, like in English, in Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know if you ever watched that anime.
Nope.
Super fucking good anime.
Okay.
Kenshin, the main character, he's got this vocal tick where he always says, he always ends his sentences with things like, that I am, you know? Like, oh yes, I actually really do like this place, that I do. And it's like a weird approximation of some Japanese vocal tick that has no equivalent in English, so they do something fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Oh boy, that's gonna get old fast.
You were born to work the miracles.
I mean, like it. I've actually, in playing the game for a few hours, my brain has started to just edit it out. Like it's
Just filters it.
it's like an optical illusion, except that I'm just not hearing it anymore because my brain's like, no, stop talking like that. You
I mean,
cute little. What are you?
You were like, squirrel fox.
And it's got like a what
Like
is
a
that?
little-
Like a little maid front
Like a
or
ruffle, like a
something?
British
Yeah.
debutante ruffle or something.
I mean, like, good God Almighty, Square Enix. Whoever's doing the character design. I mean, I understand. Like,
these guys definitely look like Tetsuri Nomura designed them. I don't know about the little.
it's not
Fuck
quite
thing.
as bad as what the protagonist in Final Fantasy Tactics A2 that had like a weird record player and
Oh,
just like
yeah.
zipper,
Just a bunch of
too many
nonsense.
zippers and like a beret with some zippers or something on it.
It's like these character designs are downright fucking conservative compared to some of the shit. That's
Oh
been
yeah,
thrown around
he's wearing a
recently.
jacket that could actually exist in real life.
Yeah, he's wearing a
Matt.
jacket with a belt.
You know, you could actually cosplay this person.
My God.
and it wouldn't be hard. And her, she
you can buy that at
she looks like
Forever
she's in a
21.
Gap commercial. Yeah. Do they have Gap commercials anymore?
I'm sure they do. I don't know. I don't. Whoa!
Thing looks like it was peeing. So anyway, for all the people who are wondering, like, whether they would like to get this game, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now that what we're getting to is that these two are what they call Prism Masters.
Right.
Of course they are.
Well, obviously.
Of course they are.
Obviously.
And what that means is that when you get out into the actual world where there's monsters, there's a Pokemon, you get to catch the monsters.
So it's a Pokemon mechanic.
Right, and then you
Style.
level the monsters
A
up.
monster collecting mechanic.
Except that all the monsters have there's three different sizes of monsters. So you have small, medium, and large monsters. And so when fuck off, I know how to do all this. Fuck off, I know how to do all this. Fuck off, I know. When Lon and Rain are in the field, they basically can stack when they look like this. They can stack like one medium and then one small on top of the medium on top of their heads.
Okay.
And they get like all of that power all the way down through them, right?
Well, that's fucking weird, but
Yeah.
okay.
So we're just gonna. This is just the tutorial. Oh, oops! I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to defend, but that's a pretty cute defense.
Yeah, it's
animation.
actually. I mean, that's a thing.
it's
Nobody does cute like the Japanese do.
Yeah.
If you're into that kind of cute,
Oh, son of a
it's-
bitch!
I
Look
mean-
at this. Is that thing supposed to be an evil Pikachu?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's an evil version
it
of
sounded like it said Pika.
Tutaro or whatever her name is.
Oh, I like the way they have the order there on
Yeah.
screen.
So
That's nice.
It's actually a pretty decent battle mechanic where everything is linked to a button. So it's like you press which button. So I would just hit triangle to attack, but you can always hit the L1 button. And you basically get your old school Final Fantasy like.
very good. Yeah.
And so then you can
Garugu.
you can basically put stuff in there. And then one other thing that I actually really like is that it's got that it's kind of like a active battle system thing going on. But you can, when you do an attack, right, you can hold down the R1 button and it fast forwards to whatever the next thing is.
Nice.
And you can also set it to auto battle, where you just hit the touchpad and the characters will continue to forever do whatever the last thing that they did was. Now, there's actually an ATB system that's telling you about in the tooltips right now that you can switch over to if you want it to be a little bit more dynamic. But I'm kind of like, fuck that.
Fuck it.
I don't need more dynamic.
It's pretty. I like that I like that kind of system that it's mapped to like specific buttons.
Yeah.
That's not something you see very often.
Well, I'm thinking the last time that I saw it was probably Final Fantasy 13-3, where Lightning's individual powers were mapped to all the face buttons, and so you basically switch between different like loadouts. So,
Dude, this seriously. It's hard to believe.
dude, seriously, Matt.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You all. Wait. Oh, okay, same character.
I like Anacrosis' character design.
Yeah,
it's pretty nifty.
It's nice.
I still though. I don't know why it matters so much to me, but. I want to know how old if they're supposed to be like,
I mean,
chibi-ish versions
I would feel less weird if I wasn't consistently drawn to her breasts. Just like,
I don't think that's okay. I've been playing this game for several hours, and I think that's a Matt Frank problem, not a World of Final Fantasy
all right,
problem.
fair point. Well, so.
You want to walk that one back a little bit, Matt?
I'm good.
No? Yeah?
So I'm pretty sure, he's got a job.
Yeah. He works at a Starbucks.
He works at a Starbucks.
But that's like a 17-year-old job, or like a 20-year-old job, maybe?
I'd say it's more of a...
Like, they could be stylized 20.
Yeah, that could work. I mean, anything to just lose my train of thought again.
Yeah. Are you looking at her boobs again?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to... No, shut up.
Matt, the authorities watch these videos, all right? We are on watch lists, all of the lists.
All of them. We've been on the watch list for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Ever since Jason Murphy opened his mouth, episode 1.
Oh, boy.
They were just like,
Well, we better flag this website.
better. So there's somebody in the government who's just...
They're just like, I just
got to watch Rage Select every day. No, so I'll paraphrase here. What they're telling you here is Anna Crow is being really kind of cagey.
Of course
and she's
she
just
is.
like, you guys used to be
a
these...
cagey mentor character in a super JRPG?
Yeah.
No.
She's like, you guys used to be...
You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
She's like, you used to be Mirage Masters, but you've forgotten all this, and you need to go out there
and you somehow got jobs.
Get some Mirages to try to like kind of start to fill in the backstory of who you are and where you came from.
Right.
But we're about to get to the other thing that I think, Matt, I don't know how much you know about this game.
No, I don't know anything.
Okay, I think you're going to like this.
Oh, boy. More boobs?
No.
Oh.
Chapter 1.
No.
Land of
Everything
the
is not
living.
about boobs.
You shut your whore mouth, sir.
My whore mouth knows that there are things besides boobs in the world.
Nope. That's just not. No. I'm just gonna.
I want to see the world
Agree to
through Matt's
disagree.
eyes. It's just, do I have the big boobs? Hey, look at there.
Oh my God!
What?
They're so little. Wow, fake anime laugh.
So I actually
Wow.
kind of like that they have this whole like these they call them Lillikins versions of them, and a lot of the stuff in the world is like Lillikin versions, and as because they're like direct references to the sprites.
Right, when the way they were in the original
in Final
stuff.
Fantasy, yeah. So as you journey through like all of the old, Final, I haven't gotten that far, but
We won't have anybody go get our arms.
as you journey through all the Final Fantasy games, it's like everybody shows up as these weird these weird modern
Like,
versions
yeah,
of an
they're-
old sprite.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight down this path.
Now, what's interesting is that you can switch between the two of them, and you can actually make them either big or little, and then that actually determines, like, when they're in this mode, they're technically medium-sized characters, so you can put a large monster below them and a small monster on their head.
Oh my God.
But when they're in this mode, then they're big, and they can put a medium monster and a small monster on top of them.
Oh, I get it.
So
Okay.
it actually tactically makes a difference, and we're
Wow.
going to capture
That's
our
actually
first...
kind of. Oh God, it's a chocobo.
It's a tiny little chocobo. Where is
They call it a choco chick.
Oh.
I dig Choco Chicks. I mean, you know, that's fine. If you were in the Final Fantasy universe, Matt, and they had like the Colonel's like Southern Fried Chocobo.
Oh no!
Would you eat it? Like a big
big
Fred
drumstick?
Flintstone style.
I mean, I likes me some giant turkey legs. So probably yeah. I mean, I'm sure they must be a food source.
I mean, I don't know.
People eat horses.
Well, but
I
we
had
don't
horse
really
meat.
eat horses.
I had horse meat when I was in Osaka. Yeah,
That's
I actually had raw horse meat.
dude. You're from Texas.
Yeah,
That's like against the law. Like,
is it?
well, I mean, traditionally in the United States South, as near as I can tell, you don't eat horses. Like,
Horses are delicious.
horses are more like dogs. Like, you know, they're a tool that mankind uses.
What if I were to say I very nearly said, well, you know, I've also had dog.
No,
I haven't, but I don't think I could actually do that. I don't think I could eat. Same. You know, that actually says a lot about me. That I am totally okay with eating horse and ostrich.
Yeah.
And I
don't give a shit. I'll eat the hell out of an ostrich.
But I
Goddamn, I
won't-
don't give a two shits about ostriches.
but I won't eat
Giant-ass
dogs or sharks.
Birds. Sharks.
Yeah.
That's some good eating right there.
Sharks are dogs of the sea.
No.
Murderous, untrained dogs. but-
Dogs are not ruthless primordial killing machines, Matthew. All right?
Yeah, but I think that if we
you
put
can
a few,
really say, yeah, but
I think if we put a few generations worth of training into some sharks, we could have some dogfish.
you're going to spend 20 years trying to train a shark, and then the moment that you trust it, it's going to eat the shit out of you. I swear to
What is-
God.
What is that? It's not so much that I like. Well, I do like. I think sharks are cool. It's not so much that I.
Oh, me too. I just wouldn't trust one.
No, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is that the reason why I don't want to eat sharks is because I mean they're gonna go fucking extinct. I mean they're almost all gone.
Ooh. That's when we need to deep blue sea this shit, right? We need some smart sharks.
We need smart. Yeah, that's a good idea.
We've got smartphones.
Give the things we've been exterminating suddenly super intelligence so that they can start fucking with us.
And you know what my response to that is?
That wasn't so bad.
Land. They don't survive on land.
What's gonna keep them from like
What?
building shark scuba suits and coming on like
Thumbs is what's going to keep them from making shark scuba. Only if we give them scuba suits, if we Gaio that shit, then yes, they will.
they'll figure it out, man.
You know what? I'm going to call this Choco Chick Matt.
what is happening?
Frank.
Why would you do that?
Because you're a tiny little
A tiny,
avian fowl.
adorable fowl.
See,
Oh,
look, that's
well,
you.
that
I've
is
seen
me.
you. I've heard you make that noise before. Whee!
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wish I was dead.
Why? Because I named a chocobo after you?
Well, no.
Some people would give their right arm for Rage Select to name a chocobo after them.
Some people.
Some people.
All right. Well, I'll allow it. Stop looking at the camera.
No, it's funny. There's actually. I actually really think the writing in this game is really good.
It's actually pretty snappy.
There was a few times where I think at one point, like where either Lon or Rain was like, "Oh, all you have to do is go into the options menu," and then I think it's Lon who does that, and then Rain is like, "Whoa, whoa, it's not that kind of game. I don't think we're allowed to break the fourth wall in this game."
Oh, that's pretty good.
Also, I like the fact that Rain thinks of putting the things on his head like turning into Voltron.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, I don't need
He
any
might-
action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
And like, how does he know any of that? What world is this?
Because, yeah, what world is it? Do they have TV?
Yeah.
I mean, they have coffee shops. You think that coffee shops were the next evolution past having anime.
Also, it's worth noting that because there are some, they call them when they're in their other form, gigants, basically. But like so many of the NPCs just do this lip flap that the lip sync isn't really that noticeable.
Right, not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's why they do that in anime. They just do the bop 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 like that because it's easier to animate.
Oh, it's so much easier. As somebody who has had to manually lip sync a number of different things, I can tell you that I get pissed at anime. I'm just like, no, You do it.
You put the work into it.
Put the goddamn work in. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stack that Matt Frank on top of.
We're gonna stack a little Matt
right on her head.
Oh, that's
there you go.
what's happening. All right.
So here's small and medium, and then you would put we don't have any large, but we put large ones down there, and then when they're tall, they're large, and so you basically can put. Here, I'll put Matt Frank on her.
Yay, me.
Her head there, and then Tama on there, and
Wow.
boom.
This is,
also,
okay.
well, I don't think we're at the point. Yeah, we can't do that just yet. So,
Depending on your size, you can make different stacks.
shut up, Tama.
Still talking. That's a thing.
That's a gimme golem.
A gimme golem.
Yeah, basically it's an a-hole. Like it's a
So
thing
that big thing in its chest is this big puckering asshole.
Yeah, it's a thing that blocks your path, and when you go up and you try to talk to it, it's like, give me this thing, and so you have to find this thing.
This
What?
may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
See, told you.
Oh, you called it.
Yeah. Well, I like I sussed it out. I'm not Final Fantasy Sherlock Holmes over
I think
here.
it's called a
Yeah, who would ever look at like that thing, that Minecraft furnace, and be like, "Oh, that's a gimme golem." Obviously, I know it.
You're a savant.
That's right.
You're the Rain Man of Final Fantasy.
There's only three possible reasons. One, I made this game and I forgot to tell anybody. Two,
So where do we find that?
I already played it.
Right.
Or three, I'm an insane person who is very, very, very coincidentally lucky at talking about Final Fantasy.
I don't know. I
things.
think that there are people out there who probably saw that and said, "It's gimme golem."
But it's never been in a Final Fantasy game before.
Well,
so.
that's just it.
So here we go. So the next little bit here is Mirage boards. So every one of your little guys has a whole like kind of mini Final Fantasy X board full of things, and then as you get the SP points for them ranking up in battle, you can unlock stuff, and then eventually you get down to the other side where you can unlock a transfiguration into something else.
Transmogrify.
Right.
Nice.
So they actually talk about how like this thing can eventually become like maybe a medium or even a large size regular chocobo.
Nice.
And that because you level them all the way up, it's actually more powerful to get the chocobo leveled up this way than it is to catch a medium-sized chocobo because all the little sphere grid isn't filled in.
Right.
So
Interesting.
and
Okay.
then I bet she's got some things here. What do you got?
You know, just thinking about JRPGs
Yep.
and how I did Alamo City this past weekend, Alamo City Comic Con this past
Sure.
weekend. Somebody was cosplaying as a character from Legend of Dragoon.
Okay.
Do you remember that JRPG?
I know what it is, but I never got a chance to play it. But everybody that I know who's played it always talks about it in like just glowing
Reverence.
terms. Yeah.
I mean, it's not fucking perfect, but it is really good. I don't know. It's just one of those things that's like, yeah, I thought it was completely forgotten about. Oh God, it has a tiny, cute voice.
Yep. And so when we leveled up our Matt Frank Chocobo, Choco Chick, it now is walking around on the overlap
Yeah,
with
like
us.
you said, it's going for a stroll.
Yeah.
Just the item we needed.
And it'll point out stuff. So
Aw.
Mirage are the two. There's nothing that you can't accomplish.
can we make you stop saying the?
For much the more than unlocking
Nope, I'm just that adorable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy like next time I go to Japan, I'm gonna buy like a bunch of plushes of this character.
Oh God damn it.
Fill your house with them. And they're all gonna be motion activated.
Why would you do such a thing? Are you the history's greatest? Are you the history's? She got me doing it now. Are you the history's greatest? The monster, the
I
Matt?
am the monster that is also from the history inside of
Ooh, look.
it.
Treasure chest.
Ooh. It's the treasure, the chest.
Oh, look, it's the potions. That actually makes sense
Yeah,
as a
that's-
sentence.
Mama, I noticed mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Look, it's another of the monsters that. Oh, that works too. Shit, we're not good at this.
Yeah, you have to put it where it doesn't belong.
It's the another the monsters. The
Huh.
just sprinkle it in between, like as a space between words.
Yep.
Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
What is that?
She's like remembering stuff.
Okay.
but can't
Oh,
remember
okay.
where she heard it.
Right.
This is the called a Merc Rift. Inside you're the life
Merc
of a
Rift.
life-
This is one thing, though, that I will say that Final Fantasy really sucks at.
Yeah. Oh.
Everything's got to have a fucking crazy name.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, like that
Everything.
sentence right there. Some mirages like chocobos.
No,
blah, 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 blah.
oh, what's that? Oh, it's a Merc Rift. You could say it's a
Demon cube.
Demon cube, yeah. Merc Rift. That's not a word.
Why did you? Now what do we do?
Anyway,
Get off my case.
Inside
look at the behemoth. Look how cute he is.
Cute behemoth.
Yeah. It's so funny thinking about the way that he looks compared to the way that behemoths in Final Fantasy 15 looks. Oh, shit.
They usually look pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Final Fantasy game?
Oh shit. I really liked 7 and I really liked 10.
So,
Like,
okay.
but granted, those are also the only 2 that I actually finished.
Okay.
Like I played
Blap.
8. Oh.
Guess what's going to happen now? Blap.
Oh, damn it.
Yep.
I played 8. I played a lot of 8. I played a good chunk of 9.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have really liked 9 if I stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I think overall I think I preferred 7 because I think it was a little more
No.
cohegent, like as to what was going on and like
That's not a word. Cohesive?
cohesive.
Cogent?
I got cogent and cohesive mixed up.
Okay.
Well, I should just.
I mean, I know I like the word, but I'm just saying, I don't know what you're actually saying.
I feel like cohesion is a word, though. Am I not correct?
Yeah, dude, I love it when people throw a new word at me.
Hey, hold on.
Although Tom is the one who does it. That's the right.
Define cogegent.
And then the whiskey to see.
Okay, it said cohesion too, so I don't think that's the word.
Okay. Hey, I'm sure that the comments will be more than happy to
Oh
tell
yes,
us.
absolutely.
So anyway, we're finding out here that Tama is actually able to take us out of battle if we fall back here, but that like it costs her a life or him. I don't even know what gender this fucking thing is, but
These things are always like completely non-gendered. Like,
Kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
but it costs them a life, and we have to come back here to
We're dying
rest.
inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Two of you specifically, and only the if you lose a fight.
Oh,
That will
man.
happen to you in the
if
market.
and only the if.
Yeah.
That's that.
Oh, the yeah. And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me the rest a spell. So
Before I run out of
The
time.
burns us, the precious.
God, say no more. Rest yourself, silly.
I do really like the way that these two are written as very modern. Like that there's
Yeah.
Who didn't have the good sense
They're-
to listen
Sorry, I was looking at her boobs again. What were we talking about?
I'm gonna put my hand in front of your face. You're gonna have to do the next part blind.
Whoa.
If you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost.
Yeah, blinders.
She's
Boob
quite
blinders.
the
Yep.
character.
Yeah.
You need them, man. You need them. We're gonna sell Rage Select
Very-
brand boob blinders.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick.
This character.
Experience
Okay, I may be mistaken because I had to look her up on the wiki because I know who this character is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like seriously, just fucking like let's get back to there we go.
Yeah. Final Fantasy proportions.
Yeah. This character is so goddamn obscure.
Uh-huh.
So,
Is she existed in other games?
Yeah.
Oh.
Most of the like Taro and some of the other little imps that you find don't.
Yeah.
But this character does exist in a game, and you'll know when she starts talking that when you've heard this before, when you've heard her voice before, it's kind of impossible to forget.
Okay, interesting.
So she's Chocobocolina, and as near as I can tell, she's from Final Fantasy 13 Part 2 only.
I think I remember seeing her
Maybe
in like cutscenes or something.
13-3, like usually she's this, usually she's a regular sized woman that has this weirdly flamboyant like chocobo dress on.
I can see that she has tiny cleavage, which is also weird.
Yes. Well, it's a sprite, I guess. I don't know. That's gross.
Wow.
I don't want to
That
think
is
about
weird and gross. I don't know what to feel about this.
winding up in strange places.
It is really bizarre watching them interact with these little fucking mutants.
You know, this is really making me think that this is more of what I think they intended Kingdom Hearts to be,
Yeah.
because Kingdom Hearts has fuck all to do with Final Fantasy or Disney. All that shit is window dressing.
Oh yeah, because it has to do with like the organization.
The
and
organization and the fucking Keyblades and Sora and what the
Destiny. I'm sure Destiny, right?
Destiny.
There's some Destiny in there.
I don't know. Like,
Oh, we're about to get a pretty big. I think we're about to get a pretty big bombshell here, Matt.
I'm waiting.
About Anna Crow.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Oh no! First, we've got to meet Seraphy.
I didn't know it was you.
Oh.
I actually really like her.
You had it coming.
This weird voice.
Should have woke me up too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish selfer poop.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Raising me at all. Who's
What, you've never been called a selfer poop before?
No, but I'm gonna work it into everyday conversation.
AKA Seraphy.
Like she's got this weird like
My hobbies include gossip.
like
Gossip.
Let's see.
what's her face from Parks and Recreation? April or whatever.
Yeah,
kinda,
yeah.
Kinda this real kind of like
Aubrey Plaza's
yeah,
character?
yeah, kind of this real dour
Miriam's
attitude.
right? Well,
Sounds like she's 37.
I should have gotten that real hardcore smoking voice on.
Yeah.
You'll have scans of them before long, dearie. You come back and you can sell them to me.
Sound like
Hot
a
stuff.
like a waitress, a broken down waitress in a shitty diner.
What do you want, honey?
I'll get you some eggs if you like.
Specials meatloaf today.
Oh, I mean, it may have a little bit of spit in it, but you know.
Dude, what diners are you going to?
I go to some shitty diners. Let's just.
Oh, why not? Why?
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he's such a wang. He's such a dork.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like I actually think that this seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Like,
It's really charmingly put together. The presentation is charming. It looks good. It sounds good. It's got all this music. It's got a pretty solid RPG system, especially if you're a fan of Final Fantasy. It's got a lot of like nostalgia baked in, at least from what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
So she's the one who basically eventually you have a certain number of prismariums that you can basically you can only hold a certain number of monsters in your inventory. Like you
Right.
can equip a few of them, but then you have a bunch that are like on standby that are also getting XP.
Oh,
and
nice, okay.
she's the one who basically deals with like your extras, because the other thing is that you can only capture the first one for free, and then you have to buy the equivalent of Pokeballs.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
this is what we're talking about. This is what I was talking about.
You handle things now.
What?
Okay, I will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash.
What is that even?
Marlboros have a breath attack.
Oh,
Where are you going now?
that's like something out of the Legend of Zelda cartoon, like, or the CDI games. I could eat an Octorok.
Going to ask you
Yeah.
So many things. No, you'll figure it out.
They're just over there killing each other.
We're
Yep.
waiting for you now. Everything? But you've barely done anything. Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire and light banishing darkness.
What's going on over
That's
there?
cryptic.
That's
Yeah.
just called science.
Yeah.
I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Why?
Do what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
Damn right.
Saying you can't help because that violates the rules of the world or something? Exactly.
But why is that? I mean,
There we
come
go.
on. Just who do you
Oh
think
boy,
you
here we
are?
go.
Me?
I'm Hideo Kojima.
I'm God.
Whoa! What?
Bye.
What?
I guess.
Don't you just leave? She is Hideo Kojima. Lord?
She
I don't know. I think I go to church more if like God was a super cute anime girl with lots of ruffles.
Please, oh God, please, I want you to start that
I'm gonna
church.
start that. Okay, we've got a new religion on Rage Select.
No.
Yes, we do.
Rage Select only has one religion.
Well,
Matt Frank can be
I am
an
starting
apostate.
a competing religion.
Okay.
I'm Vatican IIing this shit.
Uh-huh.
And I'm starting the.
You're not going to survive when the Crusades happen, Matt. When the Dong Lord Crusades happen, our followers are very mean. You know, they.
I don't know. I need some sound offs. Who's with me? Who's with me with the cute anime ruffled girl? What's her name?
Anna Crow.
Anna Crow.
Yeah.
Emma Crow.
Anna
Crow.
Crow. Yes. Are you having some kind of problem? Do I need to call somebody, Matt Frank?
All the other enemas. Get in here.
You're not gonna catch that. You're gonna catch more flies without enemas than you are with enemas.
You don't know what kind of flies I roll with.
That's true. You are 100% true. I do not know about your flies. So
Yeah, okay. So
but you know what? I think that we're
I was going to say we're at 40 minutes here, man.
yeah, we're just about going to wrap it up. Like I said, tomorrow, if you guys are actually interested in this game, that was very much. And you know the other thing that I have to really appreciate about this game, Matt?
What's that?
It was 40 minutes. That was kind of the intro. Like there's more baked in, but from here we're doing a lot of like, rolling around and fighting, and they're going to throw a few tool tips in.
Nice.
There we go.
Like her tiny sword.
In Prism.
Oh, oops.
Boom.
Bam.
Got you dumb
Da bam.
rat monster.
Nice. Rat monster.
It's a, well, it'll tell us. It's a,
Moo.
Yeah. So yeah, you
Wow.
can also, you can rename all your little monsters and.
Name that one Grant.
I already captured it. I'll name the next one Grant.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? Let's we'll finish it up for now. And tomorrow we're going to come back and we are going to have part 2. We're going to accelerate kind of past like the end of the main first act, because this area that we're in is actually Final Fantasy 1.
Okay, nice.
So eventually we're going to run into the Warrior of Light and some other stuff.
Cool, I dig
it. But so anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to see these videos a day earlier, you can always head on over to ragesite.com. We've got all kinds of good stuff for you. If you want to buy this game or anything, there should be some Amazon. There should be some Amazon links down below this video. All you got to do is start by clicking on that link, and when you get to Amazon, you can buy whatever you want to. You want to buy an old Final Fantasy game? You want to pre-order Final Fantasy 15? Maybe something's not a video game. You want a Chocobo plushie? Or,
Yeah, I mean, sky's the limit.
Yeah. It's Amazon. They'll sell you whatever. You can buy a 30-gallon tub of lube, all right? I don't know why you would need a 30-gallon
Touch it this time.
Don't
tub
knock
of
it until you
lube,
try
but-
it, Jeff.
So I like this. See, he's talking about the actual level 26
Oh, of
behemoth
course.
thing.
Spot that thing the once, you can see all its information.
And I think that she might actually...
If you happen to know someone
Anyway.
with a
Yeah.
Matt, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at mattfrankart.com. You can Google Kaiju Samurai or Google Spankzilla85 or Google Matt Frank and Godzilla, and you'll find my stuff, because that's mainly what I'm known for. I've been to Tucson Comic-Con this weekend.
God damn, man. You're in all the Comic-Cons.
I'm very tired.
You just got back from Alamo City, and now
Yep.
you're going to Tucson?
Yeah, and that'll be the last one until I might be going to Pensacola in February. I'm not sure, but we'll see how
Goodness.
things shake out. Yeah, I got new stuff coming out. Just keep an eye open for it. And, praise be to the Church of Enema.
God damn it. I also forgot to mention that if you would like to help support us, patreon.com/RageSelect. You can basically kick us some bucks in return. We will kick you so many bonus videos.
All proceeds go to the Church of Enema.
No, they do not. Do not listen to Matt Frank. He is a false prophet and a liar. He is a false the prophet and a false the liar.
Ow, my head.
And so join us back here tomorrow for part 2 of World of Final Fantasy, and we will see you then. Oh wait, we just got to the dumb intro.
Oh,
right?
this is the...
Anyway, we're gonna fade out here
All
because
right.
you don't need to see all this. It's mostly shit you've already seen before. So see you tomorrow, folks.